Okay. So hot in Sydney, so hot. What's going on, everybody? This is video 8 of Beyond Wellness. I'm here in the city, hanging out, doing some work at a friend's house. And today's video is gonna be about, I'm a little bit undecided right now. I'm in 2 points. I could talk about one being systems and how life is like everything comes back to a system, and I really want to talk to you guys about systems. And number 2 is this post that I put on Facebook today talking about the #1 thing that people believe is holding people back from their success in life. And such great points, but I think let's talk about both. Fuck it. Trying to get good lighting here. Seriously, so look, this one little point, it's something that's come to me a few months ago, but when you think about it, when you think about success in any area of your life, relationships, health, wellness, fitness, mindset, it all comes back to a system, right? For me personally, I know the best times that I've succeeded in life is where I've learned the rules of the game in a way that has set it up in a way to win. So if I've ever set out for a goal in something, or like for example a fitness goal or a wellness goal, a nutrition goal, I'm always looking at who is successful in those areas, who can I follow, who can I model, who can I get the recipe from, and what do they follow step by step, and just break it down. Because they say a confused mind does nothing. If someone's confused, and we live in a very confused world, it's just so hard to do anything. And I'm just gonna, Natalie is, what's up? Natalie is taking
live on Facebook.
What? What is going on right now? So I am shooting a video here, and Natalie has just jumped out on the balcony and is doing a Facebook Live. Natalie's caught me in video mode, shooting video at day 8 of my new video blog. Incredible. We're talking about 2 conflicting things that get in the way for people. One, we're talking about success. I'm sure it's so loud out here.
What about that success mindset you were talking about, Z?
Success.
Strategies.
You've totally broke my pattern. I put a Facebook post up today. What is the #1 thing people believe is holding people back from their success? Most people believe it's fear. Most people believe it's like themselves. Some people believe it's like their definition of success and whether you're shooting in the right direction. I personally believe the biggest thing holding people back is a lack of clarity and a lack of the ability to deal with their own issues and just push through. We live in a world, it's like instant gratification. We want it now. But if we can get clear on what we want and just enjoy the process, it's gonna be so much, it's just gonna be, a funner journey along the way. But anyway, that is behind the scenes. Thank you, Natalie Drenovac. I love you so much. Like, guys, talk to you later. Oh, legend.
I got you, man.
Boom. So where was I? So where I was talking about this idea of if I'm ever going to go out and try to succeed in any area of my life, I'm going to want to look for people who are also successful in that area of life. Fitness people, nutrition people who are, if you want to get better at relationships, talk to people who are amazing at relationships. Money mindset, you go to the top, you model the best behavior. There's a recipe, there's a system, there's a formula and steps to being successful in anything. You just got to follow the right path. You got to follow that sounds super culty. Follow the right path and you will be successful. All comes back to systems. Personally, I don't think that I'm an absolute genius on fitness or nutrition. I've just found a few things, a dozen things that really work for me, and I follow them every single day. Making it super simple so I'm not confused. I'm setting up my environment so it's hard to actually fail. I've got foods in the fridge. I've got a gym at home. I've got other healthy friends. So my lifestyle is all about health, wellness. We're talking about these things. I have friends who talk about goals and intentions and, how do we, and talk about things when shit gets tough, so we can push on through these tough times together. I just remember it was so hard. A few years ago even, just being the odd one out in my social group, in my group of friends, I was the only one talking about nutrition and health and setting goals and personal development. And on my own, I found it so hard. So I've made it my mission over the past few years is to connect with other people, to create another community. I still love my friends from the past who, we go out and We used to go out every 5 nights a week and just drink and have a crazy time. But I just knew that long term, and that's okay, that's cool to do for a little while, but maybe not 5 days a week, that's a bit too much. I just knew long term that's something that's not going to be, it's not a very successful habit that I need to bring into my life every single day. So I've made it a big part of my life, part of my system on being successful is hanging out with other people who are also successful, who are also on this journey. The quickest way to get a six-pack is to hang out with other people who already have a six-pack and follow and do what they do, eat what they eat, train how they train, and you're going to get similar results. The best way, the quickest way to be in a Hollywood movie is to hang out and be around other people who are also in Hollywood movies. This, who we spend time with, as Tony Robbins says, is who we become. Who we spend time with is who we become. So everything in life is a system. So I want to ask you guys the question. Look at your life. Look at every area of your life and ask yourself, are you getting the results? Are you getting the results that that you really want or that you really deserve in those areas? In the areas of fitness, nutrition, relationships, happiness, money. And just ask yourself, what system are you following? If you're not getting the results that you want, you're just possibly just not following the right system, for getting those results. And then, look for other people who are also successful in the areas that you want to be successful, and just follow their systems. Break it down. Keep it really, really simple, and you will succeed, won't you, Natalie?
100%, guys. That's why I hang out with this dude.
Thought you could check in with all of your what's the biggest thing limiting people and make sure the camera catches it.
Yeah.
Scroll through them.
That's a really good idea.
People wrote back to Zach about what are the things holding themselves back in life.
Lack of faith. A lot of them said fear. People said their definition, their perception of enjoying the journey.
A lot of people said questions like this.
Someone said
Society, inner problems, motivation, lack of motivation, execution, themselves. Liam Murphy, crap education. Fascism and nizzle. Just because you were taught something in school doesn't mean it's true in the rest of life and reality, guys.
So really, it was just such an interesting topic to post it on Facebook. I was just curious to get the answer to that. I think it's such a common thing that if we knew the answer to what was in our way, we would have awareness of it and we'd be able to just kind of put that aside or drop it, and then just be able to step over that, step through it, break through it, put that in the past so we can actually focus on what we want and what we deserve. But it comes back to clarity, I feel, and it comes back to just releasing the resistance in our body, the blocks, the traumas, the patterns, the unconscious beliefs and stuff like that are holding us back. And then it's just like falling in love with the journey, falling in love with with your own game, this life game that we're playing. And instead of being so serious about it and it has to be a certain way, just what if we could just be with it? And that's the last couple of videos talking about being and just enjoying the journey and enjoying our food and being grateful, and what if this was our last day on earth? Asking really empowering questions to kind of just allow our body to step into its full potential. So anyway, systems, number one. If you're not getting a result in a certain area, change the system up, be flexible, mix it up, follow people who are getting results, ask them, connect with them and get their system and try it out. Be open, be flexible. And two, it's changing our definition of success, enjoying the journey, getting clear on our goals, getting clear on what we're grateful for, and reminding ourselves that, this is just a fraction. Our life is just a blip in history. None of this really, for me, none of this really matters at the end of the day once we're on our deathbed. The money, all the physical things, all the things that we did. What really fills us up is who we became in the process, who we became as a person to just becoming our potential and living a life of meaning, living a life of contribution, and just getting out of our own way and stepping into our power and just being who we're supposed to be, who we're meant to be, who we're designed to be, who our spirit or our creator or whatever you want to call it, God, who is it that why do they put us here? Why do they put us here? If we can find that and live into that every day, our genius, our highest potential, if we can live into that, whoa, what a life. What a life. And I believe every single person has the potential to do it. If you set out to achieve it, you really do deserve it. If you're flexible with your actions and you keep going and never give up, you can definitely get there. Find the right system, you'll change your whole life. Whoa! So motivational. Love it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Day 8 of Beyond Wellness. Have an amazing day. Talk to you later. Bye.